Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 20. Ooh. I am going to offer a little bit of this white sage. So, being of Cherokee descent, white sage isn't necessarily something that is traditional for us. We tend to use more like tobacco and cedar and things like that. But I live in California, so white sage grows plentifully here. And although I will say that the demand for it has caused an over-harvesting of the wild varieties of white sage. And so I have actually planted a bunch of it on my property. And that way, we don't have to purchase it. So I love that we have the ability to do that here in Northern California. So anyway, I'm just starting off my day with a little bit of white smudge, and I have this beautiful piece of fluorite here that a dear friend of mine gifted me, and I'm just noticing some beautiful colors. There's like kind of like aquamarine color and some purple and some lighter greens and white and so just remembering that the stone people, the stone layer. We ground into the stone layer, we're grounding into the structure and stability and longevity of the stones, but also remembering that the stone people carry a lot of the information, almost like the Akashic records, the library of the earth and our histories. And so there's a saying that when we've lost connection with our history or some information, due to genocide and colonization and things like that, we can always go back to sitting on the earth, connecting with the earth. I like to go sit by the river and sit on one of those grandfather rocks and just anchor my energy into that stone layer. And they say that we can remember anything that we need, any of the information that we need, especially regarding healing. So as I'm holding this sweet piece of fluorite here, I'm just honoring where it came from and the energy and the knowledge that it carries, and the reminder that no matter where we are, we always have access to the truth. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our morning meditation today. So nice deep breath. Slow, controlled exhale. Belly button to spine. And again, nice deep breath. Slow, controlled exhale. Belly button to spine. Grounding your energy deep into the earth. Then opening up that tube of white light all around you, 3 to 5 feet all around you, sending that tube of white light all the way down to the center of the earth and all the way up into the star nations. Calling on your higher self, beloved mighty I am. Angels, archangels, Elohim, ancestors, grandmas, grandpas, aunties of the highest love vibration. just infusing this entire tube of white light with divine love, and imagining this beautiful milky white substance that just envelops your whole body, opening up all of your cells to receive divine love, just drinking of that divine nectar, knowing that nothing can come into this tube of white light unless you invite it. And even if you invite it, anything that comes into this tube of white light will be instantaneously transformed into divine love. You are healed and protected in this space. This is your sanctuary, your sacred space that you can return to at any time. And today we are going to go on a little journey to sit on a rock by the river. So maybe you have a favorite river or creek that you visit, or maybe we just imagine one here today. I'd like you to imagine walking down the path. As you can see the river in the distance, and we're slowly descending down this little trail that has switchbacks that are very gradual. And take us right down to this beautiful bedrock of granite. That's right next to the water. And as we walk towards this bedrock of granite, we notice that there are all these beautiful little grinding rock holes. And so we pause for a moment and we take out our medicine bag and we offer some tobacco to this sacred place. Where the grandmas used to come and grind their acorns and their medicine. And we have this vision of the community that was once there and the women who supported each other and talked about life and their children and their problems, but also their beauty. And they put all that love and medicine into their food as they prepared food for their people. And all of that medicine happened in this beautiful place at this grinding rock. So we tread gently here. We gently make our way down to the edge of the water, where we offer some more tobacco to the water. And we honor the water for the healing that it brings, for the life that it brings. And so we sit in this place where the stone meets the water. And we set down our medicine bag and we set down our blanket. And we set up a little altar space. And we sit on those grandfather stones. And we breathe. Just listening to the sounds all around of the water rushing, of the birds chirping in the willow bush nearby. We notice higher up a couple of eagles circling. And we know that's a good sign from Spirit that we're in the right place, doing the right thing, asking the right questions. Offering medicine and honoring this sacred place. And we take a nice deep breath, and slowing down our exhale even more, we put down our roots into this rock below us, and we feel into the space. We feel the ancientness of the stone, the many, 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 many lifetimes that have been lived here, the many cultures, the many people who've sat on this stone, this very stone that's been here for millions of years. Feeling this lifetime, feeling the generations that came before, and even going back thousands of years. The stone has seen and heard and felt a lot. And simply by sitting on it and touching it, we can access the knowledge and the wisdom that was offered here. And so here we ask our questions, and then we wait patiently. Like we have all the time in the world. And we breathe. And we anchor deep into the earth. And we settle back into our bodies. And all of a sudden we notice that it doesn't feel like we're sitting alone anymore. We notice the presence of the grandmas and the aunties and the uncles. We can almost hear the chatter of conversation and community. We can almost hear the crackling of a fire nearby, where someone's cooking. And we hear the stories of our elders, the history of our people. We can access those stories at any time. We can hear the grandmas sharing recipes of how to prepare the acorn or the deer. Or how to flavor something with the bay leaves. Or how to harvest the soap root. All of that ancient knowledge is always available to us. So we hear one of the aunties talking about intergenerational trauma. And how important it is to understand how that works. But we also hear her talking about intergenerational healing. And how if trauma can get passed down generation to generation, then our healing ways can also be passed down generation to generation. And sometimes we humans have a tendency to focus on the negative and to focus on the things that are difficult. But we also have answers, and we also have medicine. And we have to slow down and sit by the river so that we can remember our own medicine. And the aunties remind us not to be stingy with our medicine. That you have medicine to give, bring it, own it, share it. We're going to take a nice deep breath and anchoring even deeper into the earth. Settling back into your body. And again, nice deep breath. Slow, controlled exhale. Slowing down even more. Belly button to spine. Grounding your energy deep into the earth. Settling back into your body. And again, nice deep breath. Slow, controlled exhale. Belly button to spine. Grounding your energy deep into the earth. Settling back into your body. And again, bringing your awareness back to this tube of white light that's all around you. Anchors all the way down to the center of the earth and all the way up to the star nations. Not only can we anchor our energy into the stone layer and get information, but we can also travel up this tube of white light into the star nations. We can meet with the Star Nation Council. We can meet with higher ascended beings, ancestors from the other side who might also have information that could be helpful for us. We always affirm that only the highest love vibrational energy can come through. And as we're raising our awareness to some of the higher realms, my attention comes to the Star Nation Council. Whatever that means to you. But there's an understanding that it's a place where we came from and where we return to, whatever that means in your frame of reference of spirituality. So just knowing that in this realm, there's also knowledge to be had, to be gained, to be remembered. There are helpers in this realm that are assigned just to you, to help you evolve, to help you wake up, and most of all, to help you bring your medicine into this earth life. not only to learn the lessons that you came here to learn, but also to share, to teach, to heal yourself and others. Because we're all in this together. We each have something unique to bring, and we each have something unique to overcome. And we have so much help. So many helpers. But we do have to ask. We have to ask for that help. And so when we call forth, beloved mighty I am, when we call forth angels, archangels, Elohim, ancestors, plant relatives, animal relatives, we are asking for that help. We're asking for that knowledge and wisdom to help us heal, to help us strengthen, to help us raise the vibration here on this planet and in our bodies, and to bring about the healing that has been prophesied. And most importantly, to have beautiful, healthy relationships in our lives. Because that global and collective healing, it starts with what's happening right here in your home. It starts with waking up your own consciousness, with your tone of voice and the words that you choose for your loved ones, for the actions that you choose to show the people that you love, that you care, for the thoughts that you hold towards yourself, the care that you give to yourself, that you model for those who are paying attention to what you're doing, like the little people in our lives. The love that you put into your food, the love that you put into your body, the love that we put into each other. That's how we heal this planet. One family at a time. Because those children grow up to become the leaders of the next generation. And what could be more important than that? Than modeling love. So we're going to take a nice deep breath. And just anchoring that love vibration deep into the earth. Feeling that beautiful peace of the river, of the stone layer. Knowing that we can return to this place at any time. Knowing that every time we visit a creek or a river, there's a beautiful flowing of the energy of the water. There's kinetic energy there. There's spiritual energy there. There's emotional energy there. There's aunties and uncles and elders there, just waiting for us to tune in, just waiting for us to want to remember. Just find your peaceful place by the river and go visit it often. Create a ritual, create a ceremony for yourself. There's no right or wrong way. When you tune in to your heart, the way will always be shown. And it's time for us to learn to trust that again. So I'm going to leave you here in this beautiful place of trust next to the river to meditate for as long as feels right to you. And I wish you a beautiful and blessed rest of your day.